ancient Egypt? Is ancient Egypt all about electricity, energy, free energy, electromagnetic stuff? What we did? So what have we done all our lives? The whole of our lives when we studied in school, and what we know so far about let's see pictures and photos, because a picture is worth more than 1,000 words, and I don't want to just speak. I want to show you. I want to impact your intelligence in your corner there where you live. Now let's see more about this whole Egyptian stuff. So what did the Egyptians, the ancient Egyptians, were the Egyptians, the leaders, the same as the people, or were they different? So what is this? Let's see more stuff. Look at this. The electric oscillator of Nikola Tesla, late 1800s, early 1900s, and the ancient Egyptian Ankh. You have to say it, Ankh key. Anyway, do you understand? So why were I'm not sure if a picture is worth more than 1,000 words. Electricity. So why were the ancient Egyptian leaders so fond of this Ankh? So were they the guardians of electricity, while the people of the folk, the commoners, did not have any electricity? Is this like what the ancient world was all about? Only a few had the power of electricity, which of course not just gives you energy, it gives you weapons, and it gives you everything else. And this thing on the head, they say, oh, it's about the sun. Was it the sun, or was it to do about electromagnetic frequency, vibration, and energy, electricity? Look at this. Look at this. The same stuff as we would see on the head, and of course the Ankh. Now let's see more stuff, because words are words, but you have to understand what you're seeing. So the Ankh, as it was represented in their sculptures and the things they did, and then the real Ankh as it would actually look like when the electromagnetic field and electricity energy would take form. And of course, for the commoners, for the people who would represent this in stone and sculptures and hieroglyphs and stuff, they would represent it like this, to actually show the shape of the Ankh. This is awesome stuff. So, everything is about technology then. Technology, electricity, lots of Ankh. Look, I give you the Ankh. I give you the power of electricity. Now, do you understand? The ancient oscillator. So, is this oscillator stuff to do with the frequency and vibration? Let's see. The Great Pyramid slope angle. Wow. Whoa. 51.84 degrees. Look at this. So everything is about to do also with maths and geometry. A closer look at the Tesla oscillator. What did Nikola Tesla know? Look, the Ankh. What did Nikola Tesla know? And the old world people. Now let's look at more stuff. Look at this. Do you like vibration and frequency and oscillator? Oscillator. I'm just showing you oscillation. So you see, it is the electromagnetic field of the earth and the human body that oscillates and curves. It is not water on the spinning ball that curves. It is the electromagnetic field. And of course, you and I are electric, magnetic, biological entities, beings. We are electric. Our bodies are electric. If you die and they give you an electric shock, they can revive your heart to pump blood. So yeah, we need electricity, and of course our brain cells work with electricity. So what about this this whole thing about ancient Egypt? Is this thing on the head to do with electricity, electromagnetic vibrations, frequencies, waves, and everything too? But I'm going to show you more. When we speak about electricity and stuff, of course their body shapes and stuff, these elongated skulls, was this like a different human species with a different DNA? I don't know, you tell me. Look at this. Is this a different human species, like a different DNA? Of course you can multiply yourself with them because our DNA is compatible, but yeah, that's how you get hybrids. And were they bigger and taller? Were they giant, bigger and taller than us? Let's see more stuff. I want to show you so you've seen this before, the Nikola Tesla electric oscillator, which is just like Nikola Tesla did not invent anything. He just reinterpreted. He just brought back the ancient knowledge, and he wanted to give it to us in the Enlightenment. You see, even the word enlightenment. Here you have light, the power of electricity. Therefore, those who have it, they are enlightened. But those who have not, and we have to stick with our pigs and chickens and cottages and fire with with wood, then we are not enlightened, you know. So the difference between this. So anyway, does this remind you of something from the ancient Egyptians? Let's see in the current real world. Look, the real world technology of modern times, but it looks the same as ancient Egypt. So why am I? Oh, wait a minute. Now this is too much for me. My brain cells are gonna get short-circuited, and it's gonna smell. Oh, look at this. Old world, present world, old world, present world. It's not me. It's the pictures. It's not me saying I'm. Oh, look, old world. Present world, electricity, electric corporation, electric, central electric, and old world. Of course, for primitive people, you just see this. Look, electricity, and you just say, oh, it's saint, it's sacred, it's divine. Of course it is for you and me, who are commoners, and we have to stick with wood and with donkeys and with pigs and chickens in our cottages. Now, electric empire. We all love electricity, and what we do, I mean, even the fact that you can see this video is thanks to electricity, because right now the electricity gets unplugged and you have no more computers and no more internet, and you can't listen to me, which of course listening to me is a waste of time, but because I'm just speaking about the reality of the real world. But anyway, so let's see, there's more stuff in the hieroglyphs. Look at this. Light bulbs in ancient Egypt. I'm just saying, like, I see light bulbs, and I see generators and electricity and everything else. I just love ancient Egypt, and not just ancient Egypt is just like one of the examples. There's so many examples. This is like just one example, okay? Don't just say that ancient Egypt is everything, okay? But it's just a good example of showing, the light bulbs. No, look at the light bulbs. Don't you just like, they say, oh, this is a snake. Well, of course, as a primitive human being, you represent everything you see according to what you know of nature, right? So if you see a vibrating, oscillating thing, you say, well, what oscillates in the real life? Snakes oscillate, okay, so in their movement. So let's just see more of stuff, because I love light bulbs. We just love, look at this, the cable. There's even cables. Anyway, I just see what the ancient people, the old world people would represent, as they would imagine you and me, right? And we have no clue about this, and then we see the electricity and light bulbs, and we say, okay, let's interpret this according to our own vocabulary. So we use the words we know of and the vocabulary we know of to represent what we don't understand. We don't understand electric empire, electricity, free energy, vibration frequency, wireless technology, and electric. I just love electric. I have to say electric many times, because we have to understand where we come from. The 1800s, and when we had so many children with no parents, and then of course you say, hey, multiply yourselves and fill the earth. Yes, and then we got to today. We live in a system of money with compound interest and usury and stuff. Anyway, I hope you understood. Let's go back to, I want to finish the video with the reality of the real world. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is so awesome. But let's finish it with like with the electric oscillator, although I would like to finish it with what people call, hey, aliens. No. It's just a different human species, okay? Remember what the Earth is, vibes of cosmos, and the moon. Of course you do, because you know more than I do, because you research more than I do. Anyway, what was it? What was I? Well, show it to me. The Ankh. This is the Ankh. Let's go to the reality of the real world. What was I? Nikola Tesla. Oh, yes. Look, Nikola Tesla electric oscillator and the Egyptian Ankh. Don't forget about the real world. So the Egyptian Ankh is made of stone, right? That's just in the interpretation of the electric magnetic field on the top. But then I've shown you how it works when you actually have the Ankh and you have the field forming in that spiral thing. See you in the next video with more interesting stuff about electricity and electric empire. What is divinity? What is the divine? When we speak about electricity, and you and I have electric bodies. Do you like your electric body? I love my electric body. I would like to do more stuff with my electric body, but I can't because I have no knowledge. So see you in the next video.